Hey, what's going on, everybody? I made a video a little while ago about my new pedal board, and I decided that I just couldn't fit everything on there comfortably and use it the way I wanted to, so I changed up again and went to the Pedal Train PT Pro. It was just big enough to fit everything on there that I wanted to fit, and a little bit of room for expansion and change. So I got it all wired up finally after about 2 days of messing with it because of the noise suppressor and the looper pedal. So it's all going. I just got to finish upgrading the patch cables, and I should be good to go on it. Everything is getting power off of the MXR DC brick. It's got two 18s out that run to the OCD overdrive, and the compressor, the Philosopher's Rock. They both run off 18 volts, and then everything else gets powered off of 9. And then over here in the I've got 3 effects. I've got a flanger, a chorus, and a delay. I took the patch bay out of a Behringer PB600 and attached it to this, and it's got a 9-volt in and out, so I run the 3 effects off of that. And then it's also got where you can leave your pedal plugged in and just plug in your instrument cable out to your amplifier. And then it's also got another set, so if you ever wanted to run an effects loop, I could do that too. And then on the other side, I've got the in and out that came from the in and out of the Behringer as well, so I can just leave everything plugged in and just plug in my instrument cables and go, and don't have to keep pulling them in and out of my stuff. So that's how it's powered. And then the way it's wired, since I got the looper pedal, it's only got 7 channels, and I've got 8 things that I tried to run out of there, and I didn't think about that when I bought it. So I may have to just get one more little looper pedal to run this stuff through. But the way the chain works is it goes from the patch bay out to the tuner. It's a Korg pitch black. I like it better than the Boss one that I had, just because the screen is bigger and you can see it a whole lot better whenever you're trying to tune, and it just works great. From there it goes out to the Pigtronics Philosopher's Rock compressor. It's got this grit switch built in that's got like an overdrive kind of sound to it. You can almost get it to sound like a fuzz, and it sounds real cool. I don't really see anybody using these, but I love it. The compression's awesome, and the overdrive's awesome too. From there it goes into my Crybaby. I'm not sure of the model number, but just the standard wah, nothing fancy, no knobs or switches. Out of there it runs into the noise suppressor input, and then from the noise suppressor I send out to the metal muff first. And I just did that because it's got the boost switch, and I figured it would be easier just to remember that that's first in line, and that's the one that's not running through the looper. So I had to do it that way, and the only thing that makes a difference about doing that is when I use it with the phaser. I usually run the phaser in front of everything, so the phaser is really loud when I use it with this, but it sounds good with everything else. So that was the compromise in doing that. Out of the metal muff it runs into the input of the looper, where I run in the phaser before everything, the TS9 overdrive, then the OCD overdrive, and then the 78 distortion comes in after that, and then I run in the flanger, chorus, and delay, and then send all that back out to the return of the noise suppressor. From there I run out and go to the input of the feedbacker booster, and I run that last in the chain after everything, just because if you run it before your overdrives it'll not boost very well, and the noise suppressor really gets to it when you put it in the send loop. So I just run it through the output, and it works better when you're holding it back to feedback. And I keep it pretty flat just to kind of boost signal and give me a little bit of feedback when I want it. From there, run back out to that patch bay up there, and that's where it all ends. So I think the only thing that I'm really missing that I want to add to it is reverb, maybe. But that may come in time, because I'll have to change the power supply and move the DC brick to make room, and I'm just not in the mood to do it after all this messing with it. So, but anyway, that's the signal chain. That's how it all is put together and is working. I'll make another video, and I'll demo some sounds out of it and how it sounds. And we'll go from there. Thank y'all for watching.